What's going on, guys? Alex, the landscaping experts here. So a lot of people want to know what my day-to-day is. What is it exactly that I do every single day to run my company and actually other companies from home? How is it that I run my landscaping company from home? So I'm going to take you guys along. Like I said, it's going to be raw footage. I'm going to have my team edit it as much as possible, but we're not going to get too crazy with it. I just want to share with you guys what is it, the things that I do through my day. What does my day look like? So I'm going to bring you guys along for the day today. Now we'll see how this goes. If you guys like these videos, I'll probably be making these videos maybe, once a week if possible, but once a month for sure. So definitely for sure, give us some feedback. Let us know what you want me to go deeper on and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm going to bring you guys along and I'm going to show you guys what is it that I do step by step. And I'll start with showing you guys what is it that I do right now, first thing in the morning. All right, guys. So very first thing I do is, calendar. I'm huge on the calendar. If you're not on a calendar, you're missing out. So you guys can see I have my daily tasks, my non-negotiables. The very first thing is what we use is monday.com, respond to all my notifications. Like I said, the very first thing I do is check all my Monday notifications. Then I check my email. Then actually, let me read it off because I'm so used to reading off my calendar. My Discord, which is where I have all my guys that are in Masters tier, my team, then my messages on my phone. So pretty much all communication platforms that you people in my team use to communicate with me. Then from there, Monday, just the departments, just to make sure all the projects are flowing good. Then I go into school. Remember, school is where we help contractors, probably like yourself, if you're watching, scale from 0 to anywhere to $1 million in less than 6 months. So I go in there, see if there's any questions I can answer, whatever it is, right? And then from there, bank accounts, P&L sheets, and I use the last 10 to 15 minutes of that hour or so to schedule anything that I'm missing, anything that that I know that is pending that I need to get done, that I need to cram in somewhere in my schedule. So pretty straightforward, but the biggest thing here, the key is making sure you follow a calendar. That's been huge for me. Daily goals, habits, whatever it is, but you need to make sure that you stay on track. So we're in the garage right now. We're about to go for this bike ride. It's about 7:30 a.m. So like I said, let's go for this bike ride. I think get some movement in and go from there. All right, guys, made it to our next appointment, which, like I said, I actually have looking at my calendar, I actually have a doctor's appointment. It'll be pretty quick, just regular checkup. After this, we go back home. It's gonna be lunchtime around then. Then we head to our next consultation. I'm looking it's a design consultation. So just to give you guys an idea, Mondays and Fridays are the only days I take design consultations. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this appointment. Let's get it. Doctor's appointment only took 30 minutes, not even. Like I said, just regular checkup, nothing crazy, so it was fast. And stopped here at Starbucks to have some coffee with my wife. So she's actually she just worked out. She's gonna work for a little bit, kind of hang out here at Starbucks. So I said, why not? Just left the our first appointment for the day, our 1 p.m. and we were headed to our next appointment, but I just got notified by our office, Stanley, at our 3 p.m. rescheduled actually. So whenever we have a gap, we want to take advantage of it, because once 4:30 comes around, we're out, we clock out, and then spend time with the family. But I guess I'll take a little bit of time for the people that don't know us, they don't know me or Landscaping Experts, how our process works. Obviously, Landscaping Experts is a full redesign and build. We design, build outdoor living spaces, anything custom in your backyard, front yard, you name it. The way our process works is lead comes in. Now, obviously I could do a whole video on this, but we'll keep it short. A lead comes in, gets scheduled. The only thing I do in this company still is sales, and obviously operated behind the scenes as well, but sales. So I get scheduled for the first consultation with the customer. From there, if our pricing and everything aligns with what they're looking for, and we're the right fit for them, then they proceed with the design process, which is we charge about $1,500 to start the design process. So before they commit to us, they do get a ballpark price, at least, so they have an idea of what they're gonna spend on their backyard with us before they make any commitment. And then
the other way around as well. Before we commit to doing a design for them, we do we do ask for a commitment of $1,500 in case they don't want to move forward. They pay for the design, but obviously the idea is for you to for them to commit to us, and in hopes that everything aligns. But yeah, so first thing is first, consultation, and then from there, design. Once the design happens, our design team designs it, and then I go back on a Zoom call and sell it. Once it's sold, then it goes back to my office, and then goes into permits, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. But that's a little bit of our process. I mean, if you want to hear more of our process, drop in the comments below. But yeah, if you're watching this video and you're new and you want to learn more about whatever it is when it comes to business, whatever it is, drop it in the comments, guys. Like I said, these videos are for you guys. I want to be able to show you guys a little more day-to-day, a little more insights of our process here, Landscaping Experts. And other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next clip. We're back to back on the road. We're actually I just got off the phone with our first consultation, and we actually collected a down payment. So pretty cool. This is our second consultation of the day, and actually it's somebody that I've seen previously as well. So I'm pretty positive they're gonna pay for the design here on the spot. So two design consultations, 2 design down payments. So that's how we roll around here. Obviously it doesn't happen like that all the time, but when that's why I always say, guys, when you have that opportunity, or even just things are working your way, like, you gotta fucking grind. You have to make sure to take advantage of that, how can I say, that momentum you have going. There's some days and weeks, sometimes weeks, where it's like it's tough. It's fucking tough. And like I said, that's where it's like you have to not stress about it when there's weeks that are not the best, whether it's the market, whether it's your output, whatever it is. But that's when you're like, hey, you know what, when I went strong. It's like, so when you have that momentum, when the market's on your side, whatever it is, like, take advantage of it, because if you don't, you're really going to be stressing. So yeah, all right. But anyway, headed to this last appointment, and yeah, let's see what happens. But I'm pretty excited. We're actually already booking for 2026, which is kind of crazy to think about. 2025 is not even over yet, but we have quite a bit of projects that are booked for 2026. Right now, we're booking for about September. And like I said, we do run about 15 crews peak season. So yeah, man, we got stay busy. But like I said, we do take advantage of when the leads come in, we grind. All right, guys, so quick update. It's about 5:12 p.m. last appointment, and then we kept that winning streak. So 2 for 2. Two design consultation appointments, and then we closed 2 of them. So closing rate for today was 100%. But yeah, this and I just want to talk a little more about this. I want to get deeper into it. And when it comes to obviously it all looks good, right? Like, people are gonna ask, like, oh, how do I close 2 for 2, or how do I close with all the people you see? It's not quite that, right? But I will tell you that building a brand, putting a face to the business, does help a lot. For instance, this lady here, she's been following us on Instagram since March. We're in July? So she's been following our content from Landscaping Experts since March. She actually messaged us. She was so pumped to meet me. She wanted to pay for gas before we came over here, but obviously it's just not part of our process. Money's not the only reason why we do what we do. And I said, no, just regular process. We stick to the process. But anyway, yeah, she was following us since March. She messaged us even before she built her house, which is pretty badass. And yeah, I mean, by the time we came out here, she was just pumped to be able to work with us. She's like, I've been watching your content since then. I actually messaged you before my house was even built to see if you guys can come and look at anything, but your office told me that we had to wait. And anyway, pretty cool. And then the other one, the other one that we closed earlier, same thing. They've been following us for a while. They actually watched a couple of our YouTube videos, which we don't even have many for landscaping experts, but he watched some of our videos. And this is somebody that I spoke to last year, and they finally decided to pull the trigger on their house. And, you know, guess what? We're the first ones they called. So all those add up, right? Leads are, for everyone, are not, you know, there's not that many leads for, you know, people right now. They slow down, but, you know, the point of this rant is build your brand, build your company's brand, get your face on front of the camera, because I will tell you, the more AI, the more technology, whatever you want to fucking call it, there is out there, which obviously it's something we can't get away from, the more us human beings will start to value a face to a business, right? So I don't know, it's always been like that, but I feel like right now it's more of that. You know, people are starting to appreciate that more. So if you own a business and you're watching, make sure that, you know, you put your face on the camera, start talking about it. Doesn't have to be anything special, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, but, you know, the guys that, you know, obviously it's another thing that I do for the people that are watching don't know. I also own MDC, which is a place where we help other contractors scale their businesses to anywhere from 0 to, you know, $1 million in less than 6 months. I bring that up because that is one of the very first things we teach these guys, is to market themselves differently, or even to market themselves in general. You know, because if you don't market yourself, if people don't know you, you're not going to really succeed. So I think that's one of the very first things that we teach these guys. Learn the importance of marketing yourself, because if you don't market yourself during these times, I'm going to tell you, you're falling behind. And if you're not staying up with the times, you're in trouble. So, all right, guys, made it home, 6:03. As you can see, little guy's already waiting for me. Hey, big guy, say hi.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi. Come here.
Look, Steve's back.
Yeah, so as you can see, family's waiting already. Say hi. Yes.
Ta-da.
Drop in the comments, give us some feedback, and catch you guys in the next video.